New at 5, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt spent the day with other Republican governors in Texas along the U.S. Mexico border.
And many of them committed to sending more troops there in the future. Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon went to the U.S. Mexico border himself just this month. He joins us live now with why these governors, Rick, say their National Guard soldiers are needed down there for months to come.
Judging by what Governor Stitt himself said, it's not a matter of if we are sending more troops in 2024, but it's a matter of when. And if somebody different isn't in the White House in 2025, it's likely we could see more National Guard troops deploy down there for the next 4 to 5 years. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt joined Texas Governor Greg Abbott and 4 other Republican governors in Eagle Pass, Texas, to declare that between the fentanyl, the human trafficking, and all of the unscreened people coming into the U.S., all states are now border states, impacted by the negative effects of illegal immigration.
You don't have a brain if you don't think we need to secure our border. The terror's coming through, all the things my fellow governors have said about the crime that's coming through and the cartels that are using this and exploiting people, it's got to stop.
The governors all declared they will continue to send dozens of troops to Texas to help them defend the U.S. Mexico border until a new administration is in place in Washington, D.C. with new border policies. They said since President Trump left office in early 2021, they've been on their own to defend the border.
Let me be clear. We are fully authorized by the Constitution of the United States of America to do exactly what we are doing.
Right now, Oklahoma has 50 National Guardsmen serving in El Paso, Texas. Their primary goal is to appoint people to proper points of entry.
That's not easy to see all the time, but you know whatever we do, we just ask them to go through the ports of entry to do it legally.
Fox 23 showed you earlier this month the work the Oklahoma National Guardsmen were doing on the border in El Paso, and they're at a piece of land the governors say they want to highlight. There are multiple areas of land in many locations between what is the border wall and the actual U.S. Mexico border, and they say the federal government says if a migrant can make it to that small area of land, by default, they can seek asylum and wait for processing in America.
I think the American people need to understand we just need a policy change. We just need to go back to the Trump era policy of remain in Mexico.
On the other side of this, supporters of President Biden and Democrats say when it comes to National Guard troop deployments or even news conferences on the border like the one today, they say it is all political stunts. The system is working. It's just not as cruel or inhumane as it was under the Trump administration is their position. Live covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon on Fox 23 News.